Hello everyone, I am Brian, your Chords and Notes Nation. It is Thanksgiving currently here in the United States, and after having some nice food and a little bit of a relaxing time today, I decided I am going to get back into it, and I think I want to finish Angels Cry album by Angra. And if I am correct, Lasting Child is the last song on this album. 2 parts to it. I know there's like an extended album with maybe some bonus material, but I think this is the last song. And then I will do at some other video, at another time, I will do the full album review. Now, I won't be listening to the album on video. I'll listen to it separately because this album has taken so long for me to go through. I will have a sit-down session on my own and just listen to it, and then come back and present you with my reaction to the entire album, which I think may have a little bit of a different flavor to it, only because it's taking me about a year to go through this album, and I don't even remember some of the songs at the beginning of the album. At any rate, I will be stopping the video here a few times or more, just to make sure that I stay in compliance and with regulations, and also it's a better way for me to give you a fresh reaction to the in the moment what I'm hearing. So that being said, welcome aboard. Those of you who are new, hola meus amigos, my fans from Brazil, let's get rolling. Ha! Apparently, I have some music in the background going. 1 second here. That shouldn't be. Because you know what? I turned it off. But it's still playing. That means for hours and hours and hours it's been playing and I didn't even know it. Okay, anyways, here we go. Part 1, the parting words. First of all, I love the piano introduction. I think that was just really, really great. Secondly, what struck me right from the beginning when Andre started singing, the tone in his voice reminded me very much of James LaBrie from Dream Theater. And I know 93 here is when this album came out. Dream Theater was, yeah, early 90s as well. I think their first album came out in 89, and then Images and Words. I'm not correct on that, but at any rate, that's what that's what he reminded me of. So let's keep going. got to do it, and I know he's about to take off. Now, he can sing. We all know that. Or could sing. Rest in peace. But when he hits those high notes, and it becomes very nasally in his voice, in his tonality, that's the part of his singing that I wouldn't say I don't like it, but it's a little abrasive for me, for my ears. But let's continue. See, that's good though. Hitting that. I hate to keep doing this, but he's giving me a lot to listen to and a lot to like, and some things not to like. When he gets up to those high notes, that high register, and you can just really feel it. I don't know if it's proper chest voice or head voice or wherever it is, but it just feels like it's got more meat than in the moments where he's sliding up, trying to get up there. At some point, it's just too nasally, but then he gets to those really high notes, and it's just got a lot of meat and crunch to it. Okay, so before they move into more of the symphonic metal part, so again, this was a really good. I know it's more than an introduction, but the meat of the song is coming up, right? So this kind of serves as an introduction into that, and I really like, and I always have liked it when a song comes in, if they can do it with piano really well, I like that. And this is what they've done here, to sort of start to set up the intense middle section of a song. That's what I love about symphonic metal, is just all of these instrumental tools that they have to underscore the point, to frame the picture, so to speak, and to really just take you into that moment. And I know we're about to hear something great here, so let's keep rolling. Okay, that was kind of cool. It was unexpected. Now we're going to segue into the second part of the song, Renaissance, and we're going from piano-based, symphonic, into now classical acoustic, which is really nice, and it actually orally identifies with that Renaissance period as well. And you're starting to hear with the classical acoustic some classical measures of music here. So let's go. See, I went the synths, synthesizing more of the flutes with the classical guitar behind it. It just, it paints a picture in the mind, and I'm thinking of those Renaissance courts of kings and bards and jesters and people dancing, and that's the imagery that music brings up. And that's the beautiful thing about music, is that it will paint that picture in your mind based on what they're doing. So really cool so far. I like so far, the melody is very simple, and it's being layered with different instruments, and then all of a sudden the full band, symphonic band, comes in and doesn't overpower it, but accentuates and punctuates that melody. And they do that just by everybody's following the melody, and they're not getting too far out of the theme that they're trying to create. So we're almost done. So let's try and finish this here. Okay, that was really cool. Um, it was simple right at the end, and I smiled because in comes that double bass drum. And those of you who have followed my Angra and other symphonic slash speed metal um, reviews in the past, you know how much it bothers me with the double bass when it's overdone. But this was a prime example of the double bass. Now, of course, it wasn't that rapid machine gun fire, but it was rapid enough um, to be able to set that low end backdrop to the harmony that the harmony can build off of, right? But it was done right at the end, as you know, as this melody was going for what was it, 3 minutes, something like that. They were slowly building those layers and slowly punctuating it. And right at the end is when the drums really kind of brought everything into into completion. And the way they did that was through that double bass roll, and then the cymbals um, accentuating. I think it was on the first and third beat, and it was done really really nice that way. So this song wasn't the best they've done. Clearly, this is their debut album, so I'm not going to take a song off of their debut album and compare it to songs that they created after this album. But on the album, again, I have to listen to the whole thing. I don't remember a lot of it. But I do remember there were a couple. I think Never Understand was one that I really liked. And the thing is with Angra is they give me different reasons to like them. But overall, you know, in each song. But overall, what it shows me is their versatility and their ability to compose. And not just write a song, but compose a song. And I really enjoy compositional musicians because I think they have more of a repertoire to work with. They have more challenges. And here's what I mean. And be as respectful as possible. AC/DC, right? Enough said. Same song every time you hear it, no matter what it's titled. Same song, because they're just kind of circulating through the same chords. And obviously, it's a different style, different time, that sort of thing. But I think in comparison, to make my point here, is it's not difficult to be AC/DC. It's probably pretty difficult to be Angra, musically, compositionally. So though it wasn't the best I've heard, it was the best in the terms of, on this album, of restraint and showcasing their ability to underscore a melody with a good, solid harmony that works on basic principles, foundations of building up that melody. You didn't have the blistering, blazing guitar solos, but I don't think this was the kind of song that was designed for that. And that's the other thing too, right? You have such great musicians, and for them having this be their debut album, it's kind of interesting that they showed some restraint and they showed some self-discipline in that area, because most debut albums by bands, they want to come out crashing through those gates and just show the world everything they can do. And a lot of them don't use self-restraint, self-control. But that's one more reason why Angra impresses me. So, that's it. That's all I have for this one. Thank you very much. Be well, stay well. Joshua19, live it, be it. I will put more information in the description below this video, as well as my Instagram handle, so that you guys can feel free to follow me over on Instagram. Take care.